Hello, everybody. What is going on? It's your girl, it's your host, it's your one and only me. Hey, hi, how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good, okay? This is like my 5th time trying to record an episode today. I don't know what's been going on. Like the first take, it was recording on my iPad, but it wasn't recording on the computer. And then it just like was not working after that. And then the microphone wasn't working, and then I had to fix it. So this is my 5th time recording this. So it just feels like everything is trying to get in the way and me not recording today. Should I take that as a sign? Probably. Am I going to continue to make an episode today? Absolutely, because we're trying to make it to 50 episodes, but also because I came in today, so there's nothing that's going to stop me from making this episode, and we're going to work through it and go through it. And whatever comes our way, we're going to also work through that. But that's later in the future to worry about, not right now. Right now, in the current moment, I am making an episode for you guys, and I'm so excited. Yeah, it's been a busy week, a busy weekend. It's been a day. It's been everything. Like, oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. Like, I'm telling you, like I told y'all last episode, from like September to like New Year's, even towards the end of January, my family's busy and booked, and I'm just feeling busy and booked. And oh my goodness, like I truly don't know how to I just feel busy and booked, and I feel tired, but we're gonna work through it like always. This past week has just been it did a number, that's for sure, but a good one. It was just really fun. It was my grandmother's birthday, her 73rd birthday. Happy birthday to her. We went to Chuck E. Cheese, and that was really fun. It was very eventful. Towards the end, it was very, very eventful, but it was really fun before that. I'm not gonna quite get into that because it was a ton, but if you know, you know, okay? And then before even Chuck E. Cheese, though, I did go to an aerial class. It was really, really fun. So my body is super sore today. My body's just been sore for a while now because of it. So I'm working through that too. The person I'm talking to, I had met his cousin and his aunt at the aerial class, and I did it with them. So it was really, really fun to get to know them, to get to meet them in person finally, and just to kind of put a name to a face. So yeah, that was really, really fun, really cool, really. I've done an aerial class last year, so this is my 2nd time doing an aerial class, and like my body's just feeling it. My arms, my stomach, my legs, everything, head to toe, my body's just sore. And so yeah, that was really fun. And then we had menudo. I don't quite eat it. I only eat like the juice with corn tortillas and lime, so that was really good. Yeah, it was just a really eventful weekend and week. I just wrapped up my last summer class, so that's really fun. So now I'm on a 2-week summer break, technically. 2 weeks until I go back to until fall semester starts. So that's really fun. I have all my classes in order. I know what I'm going to do for fall semester, and it's really fun. I kind of have a layout of my senior year already, which should be like easy and like cool, and yeah, so I feel like I'm getting ahead on things, which is good, but there's still a lot more to work on and to work towards. And like I said already earlier, I just feel like I'm booked and busy, and I'm just a little tired, but I like being booked and busy, and I like to have a set schedule, so that's pretty fun. I feel like I do have a set schedule for now. yeah, just kind of working out, like ironing out the final details and everything in my set schedule. You guys, when I like do this to like push my hair back, my arms like right here, feeling it, okay? Y'all, it's just my body is super sore, okay? So if you see me like, you know, is my body sore, don't mind me. I need to start working out so that it's not sore when I go to an aerial class. I do want to try to go often, but I just need money. I need to figure that out into my financials so that it could be a consistent thing, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see. That was my week catch up. The weekly catch down, rundown. Oh, I forgot. The Bears' first game was this past week as well. They won their first game, so that was fun. Yeah. Not much to it, but a lot to it. I just feel like it was a lot to it physically instead of just saying it out loud, if that makes sense. But I came into the studio today looking nice, looking pretty. Okay, my jewelry is out. My tattoos are out, okay? My hair is freshly washed. I got a new dress on that fits me like a glove and it's pretty. And I got my lip gloss on. I changed my septum jewelry, and I'm just feeling good. Like I'm feeling that girl. Like I'm feeling like the it girl, you know? I'm just feeling good, okay? In order to feel good, you need to look good as well. For some people. For me, that also is that so yeah, I feel like I'm speaking gibberish at this point, y'all. I'm so sorry. Anyways, current events. A lot of unfortunate current events have happened. There's been a bunch of school shootings, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate and very disappointing and scary. And if I want to be honest with you guys, ever since I was in 6th grade, I've always wanted to be a math teacher. I've told you guys in an episode or two before that I love math. And I wanted to be a math teacher at some point. And so from a math teacher, it kind of turned into a special education teacher. And that has a backstory to it. But when I got into college my freshman year, so how my school works is you get your like basic classes out the ways for your first 2 years. So my freshman year of college, I had all my 3 semesters were English, and then sophomore year my 3 semesters were math. And so you won't get into your major classes until like junior year, senior year, maybe towards the end of sophomore year, maybe. And so in freshman year, I was already thinking about it, like trying to think about the outcome and just kind of, you know, where am I going to go after college and how am I going to go about it and stuff like that. And I decided to change the path of being a teacher to not becoming a teacher because one, I feel like it's terrifying to be in schools right now. And that's just like something I don't want to live with. Like, but not only that, just to see, because I know I'm not going to leave Chicago. And even if I were to leave Chicago, it would kind of like, because if you get I don't know what it is, but you would have to do something to be able to teach in that specific state. So if you move to another state, it's kind of like you're back to the beginning. You got to redo a lot of stuff. So that was one thing, because maybe in the future I do want to move out of Chicago. I don't know yet. We'll see what the future holds. But 2 was that like I see CPS now, and that's where I would technically go into teaching wise. And I can just like, you know, if you were in CPS, all those days you had to miss because of strikes, like that's not something I want to do. Like if I want to be a teacher, I want to be teaching my students, not going on strike because I'm not being paid correctly, you know, or because we're not getting the resources that we need for our kids. Like that's not something I want to stress over. Like I want to be able to teach my kids without even stressing over that. So it's like that goes into what I was saying the other day, to like, don't stay at a job because they're not taking care of you, and at the end of the day they don't care. So it was like, why would I go into that if I know that's kind of how it is? And because I know for myself, I will go above and beyond for my kids, okay? I don't want to mentally drain myself for that, because I know there's not a lot of resources for them, or there was a lot of things that went into it on me finally deciding not to pursue being a teacher, which is very unfortunate, very sad. But the way the way things have been set up lately and the way things are is very disappointing as well, because it's like, we need to do better for our kids. And it's not only us as parents that aren't even doing anything. Like, we're doing the best that we can. We're scared for our kids as well, but it's like it's like the cops, or the principals, or I wouldn't even say the teachers, because the teachers are terrified themselves. This past school shooting that made it to the news, because as I said, there's many other school shootings that have happened, and a lot of incidents where kids have been bringing guns to school that we don't even know about or isn't really talked about on the news. This past school shooting, it was very unfortunate, but something that could have been prevented 100%, because there was like, I don't know how to explain it truly. Well, all I want to continue to say to you guys is to continue to be updated on things, continue to learn, continue to research, and just be alerted. Learn, stay up to date with things as best as you can. Make sure you're not reading fake news either. I feel like that's a big thing nowadays too. Anybody can say anything and everybody would believe it. So make sure you're not reading fake news. Make sure what you're reading is a reliable source. But also just update yourselves, continue to learn, and continue to just go about life the best possible way that you can. And I say this because aside from the school shootings, there's been a lot of recalls on food and products in general. I just seen a recall on eggs. A basic food that we eat often, everybody that eats often, there's a recall on eggs now. So, as I will say again, go about life the best way that you can, and give yourself grace, because everything that's happening is just, I truly don't know how to explain it, but that is what's going on as of, to my best knowledge. There is a ton more things that is happening that I'm not going to really touch on. But just give yourself grace, do what you can, be aware of your surroundings, just be observant, and just kind of, I don't know, be observant, but don't make assumptions. Like, there's really truly not one thing to do to continue life. Like, I feel like I'm not talking right. I feel like I'm talking gibberish. There's no right way to live, and there's no right way to be safe as of nowadays, unfortunately. So just learn, stay up to date, and just kind of be aware of your surroundings, be observant. Do what you can to live life. That is what I can say. Because it's something new every day, that's for sure. It's something new every day. So that's some of the current events that I have off the top of my head and that I can best say onto this podcast. I do want to say, though, there is a ton more things that are happening. I truly don't want to, not that I don't want to, is that I'm not going to be one to speak on them, every time, every episode, because like I said, I still have a lot to learn myself, and I don't want to feed you guys with things that are not true or anything like that. So I would only ever want to just kind of suggest to continue to learn, continue to keep up to date with things, and try to do your best, as I will as well. Yeah, so that's the current events. That's it's a couple of things that have been happening, couple of things out of the million things. Yeah, okay, so there's no main topic, but there is a couple of things that I do want to talk on. So I don't know if you guys been seeing like the decorated hotel rooms, or like the decorated rooms. I want to get into that. Well, first, I want that to happen for me. Okay, I want that to happen for me, but two, I want to start doing that. Like, I feel like I have a niche for it. Is that the word to use? I don't know, but I feel like I have like a thing for it, like a thing that I can decorate and just go all out. You know, I want to start doing that, but I don't know how to start doing that. Does that make sense? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. But like, so there's been 2 events that I've decorated myself. One was a couple of years ago, which was for my sister's housewarming party. She wanted a spooky theme because it was in October, and I was in charge of decorations, and I loved it. I love the way I decorated. I'm one to go all out. That's something I don't like about myself, if I'm being honest. But I'm one to go all out with gifts, with anything that I do. I'm one to go all out. And not only that, but I'm one to DIY. I love DIYs. I love creating things. I love, I don't want to say I'm creative, because I don't see myself as that, because I feel like there are people who are very truly creative that can go all out. Like, that could be like, okay, let me step back really quick. I do want to say is I'm very hard on myself, okay? I'm hard on myself school-wise, okay? I recently have been noticing the ways that I am hard on myself, which I need to, like I tell you guys to give yourself grace, I need to give myself grace. I am learning that. I am learning to do that without having to remind myself. So I'm trying to make that into a habit, to give myself grace, but also not to be hard on myself. But if I am being honest with you guys, I am truly hard on myself. Unfortunately, I'm very hard on myself. Hard on myself school-wise, hard on myself financially, hard on myself like in any type of way. But just as you guys are learning and growing, I am too. So it's not as bad, I will say. Not as bad. I will say, just not that bad anymore. Because as I said, I am learning. I just got scared. I forgot there's a window cleaning today, and they're cleaning the window right now. He just scared me because the way he ooh, I've never seen that before. But yeah, so if y'all hear that, that's what that is. Anyways, I am hard on myself. Yeah, so I wouldn't say I'm creative, but I am creative, if that makes sense. So I would say I am creative in the aspect, like, I used to do handmade Christmas cards every year. Not every year, I did it for like 3 years. And that was fast. They're not there anymore. Anyways, I used to do Christmas cards. I did it for like 3 years in a row, and I didn't do it last year because of my living situation and so on and so forth. I was trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, so I used to do handmade Christmas cards. Like, I used to make up to like 40-50 cards a year, all handmade, like the writing, the card itself. The first year I will put a video in here somewhere, because I made a TikTok of me actually creating it. The first year it was a little, when you open it, a little Christmas tree popped up, you know, it was really cute. The second year, did I do 3 years? Maybe I just did 2 years. I don't know. I made videos of them though. I made videos of them, so I will go ahead and not post them. I'll go ahead and put them in this video. So I would say I'm creative in that way. I've also created gifts, not created gifts, but like put together gifts in like a DIY fashion. So one of the recent ones that I can think about was for Mother's Day. It was really cute. I'll go ahead and put a video in here as well, along with a picture. Yeah, I've done a couple of DIY stuff as gifts. I remember when I was younger, I did a little DIY globe. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like Coke in like a sphere bottle. And so I love Coke. If you don't know that about me, I love Coke. So I had one, I finished it, and so I made it into a little globe for my mom. I love globes, if you didn't know that either. I love globes. Yeah. So there's DIY gifts that I've done, DIY cards that I've done. So I would say I'm creative in that aspect. And then when it comes to decorating, like I said, I remember 2 events that I have decorated, which was one of them, which was my sister's housewarming party, and then the second one was actually not too long ago. It was last year. It was for my mom's birthday. We did an elf theme, so I decorated for that. It was really cute. I did like, it wasn't like a lot, but it was really cute. I can go ahead and post a video of that, because I also did make a video for that as well. Yeah, so I want to start, like, I see a lot of people having businesses of when they like do the room decorations for other people out of a business. I want to start doing that. I've been seeing it a lot. So when I scroll on TikTok and Pinterest and like Instagram, when I pass by like a video of people like decorating hotel rooms as their business, like I sit there and I'd be like, I could do that and I want to do it. But I'm scared, but also because I'm scared because too, I feel like a lot of people sit there and do that. They'll watch something on their phone and be like, I could easily do that. And then when it comes to it, yeah, it's not as easy as it seems, and it's not as easy as it looks, okay? And that's how I feel like I am with that. I feel like I can do it, but I also feel like it's probably not as easy as I think it is, right? But not only that, I'm just scared, because like, how would I go about it? Not that I'm scared. I said I'm scared already, but I feel like I just don't know how to go about it. That's the second thing. I don't know how to go about it. Like, I don't know where to start, how to do it, how to start it. You know, it's, yeah. So if y'all ever like think of doing that for somebody and stuff like that or something, you know, just hit me up. Maybe I could start there. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, but I want to do it. I feel like it's something I can do. But I want it done for me too, okay? So so then talking about that actually makes me like goes into thinking I realized also recently that I do a lot of stuff for people because I want that done for me. Like, I will sit here and drop anything and for anybody to listen to them because I want that done for me. Not only that, when I say I go all out, I already said that in this episode video. It's the same thing. But I said I go all out because, like, I don't know, it's just something about it. Something about it that I want that done for me, but it also is not only that, it's just like something that's fulfilling for me, that like I'm able to do that for somebody, you know? Like, don't ask me to get you a gift because I'm gonna go all out. Which makes me think people are gonna want that, so they're gonna ask. But don't ask, because I don't have money right now. But then I would always find my way to do it, so I'm in the middle, okay? But when I sit here and talk about this and I think about things in the past, like when it came to gifts, I would go all out. I remember for one of my coworkers I was working with at one of my jobs, he was having a baby, and I went all out for the gift. I got like a little basket, and I got like a couple things off the registry. It was really cute. I gave it to him at work, and then I went to his baby shower, and I bought them another gift and went a little bit all out again. You know, when I sit here and think about it, I don't regret it, but it also wasn't like, Sam, come on now, you know? I don't know how to truly explain it. I'm just like one to like, I don't know, maybe one of my love languages to people is gift giving. Maybe. I know my love language for people to me is words of affirmation. Oh my God. I love words of affirmation, okay? Like, words they could be such a gift to me, but they could be such a weapon too. Like, you gotta be careful with words. Words are very strong, especially to people who has love language of words of affirmation. Like me, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, words of affirmation, like, it goes a long way for me. It really does. Like, I don't even need a gift. Like, I don't need a physical gift. Like, if you write me a letter, I will love it. I will keep it to the day I die. Okay? As many cards as I have from past birthdays or graduations or anything, and any type of an event that I have that I'm gifted a card, I literally keep them, which is also really bad, because then it's like I have a bunch of cards just like put away, and it just sometimes takes up room. But it's like, Sam, you need to let go of them. But it's like, but I can't let go of them. Like, I just can't. So it's really, really difficult. I feel like there's pros and cons to everything. My pros of words of affirmations is that it's really easy to have that, but then its cons is like when it's in a card, like, it's really hard to let go of that as well. Yeah, I have a lot to me. Okay? Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, so that's I've had a lot of realizations recently of myself. I've been more aware of myself. I've been more of like, okay, this is what's going on. This is how you are. Maybe this is why you do it, but this is how we can like work with it. This is how we can cope with it. This is how we can navigate life through it. Okay? So that's what I've been doing recently. So I also when I was younger, like whenever I first started having a phone, I would literally like text people to like check in on them. So I'd be like, hey, how are you? Or I'd be like, hey, I hope all is well. I hope you have a good day. You know, you deserve it. Like, do you see? Words of affirmations is something for me that I give it to everybody else, which I need to realize maybe that's not for everybody, because not everybody has the same love language. But that's what I would do often. I would do it like once a week, once every 2 weeks. As I got older and a lot of people wouldn't respond, or a lot of people would just read it and that's it. You know, sometimes I wouldn't even mind if they just read it, because it's like, at least they seen it, okay? You know, at least they know it's there, so it's fine. But sometimes people won't even open it. Sometimes people won't even respond at all. So like, as I got older to like now to this day, I don't really do it as often. Or if I do it, I do it to people that I know that would appreciate it, or that I know would like probably could use that little like, hey, hope all is well. Or not only that, I only do it to people now who are like, be like, oh, I haven't heard from this person, or I haven't seen this person on social media. Let me say hi. Like, I miss them. Let me talk to them for a minute, you know? So it's not as often that I do it now. And it's not to everybody, because I used to do it to everybody in my contact. Like, if you was in my contact and I saved you in my contact, you was gonna get a text from me, okay? But I don't do that now. I do it to people that I like talk to once in a blue moon. Like, so like a friend that I had in middle school, I'll text her once in a blue moon because we were really good friends in middle school and I missed her. Or like some of my cousins that I don't talk to as often, or some of my cousins who aren't in state that I see, you know. So stuff like that, you know. I've learned, I'm growing, I'm learning and growing and learning and growing, navigating through life on how I am, but you know, just you know. But yeah, so I am like, I go all out for my stuff. I want to start, like, I don't know if I want to start my business. I don't know if I want to start a business, but I want to, like, I want to decorate rooms, and I want a room decorated for me. Okay. No, but for real, I do want to start like decorating rooms, and I may have an idea of how I can possibly try, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But I want to try that. Like, I want to try it once to see like if it's something for me. I want to try it once to see if it's something like that I could possibly ever do in the future. But yeah, that's something. That's one of the topics I wanted to talk about. The next topic's pretty a lot of different opinions for sure. So the next topic is that there's no specific timeline for anything, and that's even regarding relationships. So I say even regarding relationships because I've seen that a lot more on social media now. That is like, oh, you've been with him for like years and he still hasn't put a ring on it, and da 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 da. So I wanted to talk about it because I truly feel like it goes into a lot of what I say into my podcast, saying that not everybody has the same path and everyone is different. Everyone's at different paces in life. You know, so like we're not all gonna graduate on like at the same time. Sometimes people take gap years, and that's okay. Like, you don't ever have to do anything in a specific timeline. There's no specific like in 2 weeks this has to happen. No, that's just not how it is. Like, everyone's different. Everyone is not the same. So meaning everyone's not going to be ready for the same thing at once, if that makes sense. So like I've seen this celebrity and not even that, you know what, I'm not even gonna like talk about one specific celebrity or one specific type of situation because it's very different, and I've seen a lot of different people about it now. It's coming up a lot more on my timeline. I've seen it a lot more on like my For You page on TikTok, which like is crazy that it's coming up now, but we all know how that works. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how there's no specific timeline to anything. So don't ever feel rushed. Don't ever feel like you're not in a specific place, because we're all different. We're all different. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something I really wanted to talk about because that's not something that, like, you know, I feel like regarding relationships, what you should do is you should sit down with your partner and talk to them and just be like, hey, this is how I see my life. This is my timeline, my own specific timeline. Hey, let's sit down and talk about it and trying to figure out, let's see where you're at, let's see where you want to be at, and let's see how we can combine our stories. Let's see how we can combine our timelines, and let's what is it? Let's compromise. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's figure our life out together without any outside noise and without any outside expectations. I think that's the one thing that we should all do. Not have expectations on ourselves from other people. Not have expectations because of other people. I think we shouldn't do that at all. Like, we're all different. We all have different mindsets. We all have different wants. We all have different goals. So we're never going to be the same, and not one different person's opinion from the outside should ever have a part in your life. Because guess what? They're not living in your life. They're not in your shoes. You're in your shoes. You know what's best for you. You know what you need and how long you need it, okay? And I think that's one thing that I just want people to remember. Not everybody's the same. Not everyone's going to be ready at the same time, and that's okay. That's okay. You do what you have to do for your life. You do what you have to do for you in general. And if you have a partner, talk to them, compromise, blend your stories, blend your timelines, blend with each other, because I feel like that's also a relationship. Well, I'm not a relationship expert, okay? I'm not. And I will never claim to be. And I will also sit here and will never say how a relationship should be, because just as not everyone's on the same timeline, not everyone will have the same definition of a relationship. There's no set definition for anything regarding your life, okay? Because there's set definitions for words, yeah, okay? But meaning, like, there's no set timeline, no set definition of how a relationship should work. As long as it's healthy and loving for you and your partner, you're doing amazing, okay? So that doesn't have to have a certain picture to it. The certain picture that I should have is the one that's in your head, okay? And don't let nobody else from the outside try to make you feel guilty about the picture in your head. That's healthy and loving, okay? That's all I ever want to, like, exaggerate on, that as long as it's healthy and loving and working for you, okay? I'm gonna start doing this now, because my little cousin, the one that's a Sour Patch to me, I could just be looking at her and I'd be like, "You good?" She'd be like, so I'm gonna start doing that. As long as you're healthy, you're loving yourself, everything's good, it's safe, you're good, okay? Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about an outside voice. They're not in your shoes. They're not in your life, okay? Let them be mad if they mad. Clearly they got something to work on for themselves, okay? No one should ever be worried about somebody else's life if it's not harming them, okay? Okay. Jeez. Anyways, yeah. Alongside with the weekend and the week, I seen my baby cousin a lot this weekend and this past weekend. She was just hilarious, okay? She was just something else this weekend, and I love it. And I love it. And I love it, okay? Anyways, I just had to throw that in. But yeah, so those were the two topics that I wanted to talk about and wanted to touch base on. Just cause, yeah. Why not? Plant update. I feel like there's no update. Why isn't there any update, Sam? I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been, like, honestly, what I've been doing is just cutting out, like, the dead leaves, cutting out the dead stems that I can visibly see. When I say that, it's because my money tree, she had like a little squishy stem in her, so I had to untangle it from her and cut it out, because no ma'am. So I should probably repot her soon. But yeah, not much to it. I got my grandmother a plant for her birthday. It's really cute. And I also got her these rose earrings, and what's really, really cool was that the packet that it came in had seeds in it, so you can grow it. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I want to start doing that too. You can make paper. I want to make paper. See, that's the issue. That's the issue with me. I see things on social media and I be like, I could do it. I could do that easily. No, you can't. And that's okay. But Jesus, stop trying to think you do it. I just be wanting to do everything, to be honest. That's it, okay? I just be wanting to do everything, and that's one of the things I want to do. I want to try to make paper, but put seeds in them. Yeah, don't mind me. I be trying to do everything. Anyways, let's do a burning question this week, okay? Let's do a burning question this week. Also, no, never mind. I was gonna say something, but it wouldn't. Yeah, I'll post about it. You know, I be like editing my videos and like I be like, Samantha, you didn't say that right, or Samantha, that's not the right grammar, or Samantha, what are you saying? Like, and then I'd be like, geez, now I can't even go back and fix it, because like, what? So I'm sorry for my mistakes, y'all. I'm human, and that's why this is called Imperfect Podcasting with Sam, okay? Y'all didn't see, but a card fell out, so we're just gonna go with that. All the cards that we did answer are on the bottom of the deck. And today's question, what do you spend too much money on? That's today's question. Well, I would say I spend too much money on I spend too much money on, I don't know. I haven't really been spending money on anything because I don't have money to spend it on. I be spending too much money on paying off my credit cards, okay? Listen, that alone is a journey in itself, and it's a journey in itself, and it's a journey in itself, and that's all we need to know, okay? Okay. That's I've been spending too much money on my credit cards, paying them off. No, that's the thing. Honestly, I don't really buy things because I don't have money to buy things, and I don't like touching my credit cards at all. So if I like spend money, it's because the person that I'm talking to is sending me money to spend it on. So honestly, essentials, when I need to, like that once a month when I need to just restock on like deodorant, or like get a new toothbrush and get a new loofah and pimple patches, and you know, anything else. I don't spend too much money on like one specific thing. I don't have too much money to spend something on, you know. This is how it works. I truly don't like touching my credit cards, so yeah, that's a journey in itself. All right, and then we're going to the affirmation cards. You know, I was thinking like I should probably do what I do with the branding questions. It's put all the affirmation cards that we have like on the bottom of the deck, but I don't want to, because what if we need that affirmation card again? The affirmation card. See, and that's another thing. When I do be editing my stuff, and I be like, why didn't I catch that? Why didn't I catch that when it happened? Why didn't I catch that when it happened? And also, I just be like, why aren't you pronouncing things correctly? Like, pronounce things all the way, or correct yourself when you pronounce it, you know? I don't know. I just be questioning myself when I do be editing my stuff, so don't mind me. Anyways, affirmation cards time. All right. See, this one came out, and we've had this one before. It literally flew out. So we're going to try another one, but we'll read it too. But just know that one came out already. I know it did, so we're going to try another one. I know you didn't see that one fly out because I had it down here doing it. Maybe you did see it. But yeah, let's positive thinking. All right, we'll work with that. We'll work with don't take it personally and positive thinking. I feel like I have a feeling to pull another one out. Should I do another one? I have a feeling to do it, so if I have a feeling to do it, I'm gonna do it. You see, I don't know. Y'all, like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Just have another one. I already took out like 2 because they like kind of flew out, but not really. Okay, see, we've had this one already too. It's joy. All right. We got self-love, and then the other 2 was good things to come. Oh, I don't know know how to say this one. Spontaneity. And just one more for the road. Oh, no. We're not going to count that one. We're not going to count it because if it was meant for us, it'll come out again, right? I didn't even see which one it was because it didn't come out. It didn't, like, face me. All right. We'll go with that one. Everyone's a teacher. All right. I kind of like the selections that we have. We'll go with all of them, of course. I don't know if I'll post a picture of them in the video. But, so I'm going to go ahead and do it in the way that we got it in. The way that we had it. So, it was like, okay, this is how we did it. Okay. So, the first one was, don't take it personally. Like I said, we've had this one before, so if it sounds familiar, you're good. If it doesn't sound familiar, maybe you needed it today. If you're a new listener or something like that, okay? This one says, make sure I didn't mess up my hair. This one says, don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yep, that's probably it. I feel like that resonated with us today because of what I was saying. Like, if someone mad about your life, they got something to figure out by themselves, okay? So don't worry about them. But here it goes. It's don't take it personally. All right. That's the first card that came out. The second card. Okay. The second card. Wait. Anyways. The second card was positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass, and it says I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. I love this one. Here you go. Isn't it so pretty? There you go. Take a screenshot. Reminder when you need it. We've had this one for sure. This one is good things to come. Okay. And it says, there are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I'll remember how fun it is to be surprised. Oh, is this trying to tell me something? Are y'all playing something? No. Let me stop. But yes, I feel like this is something I've been trying to work on as well. To not be impatient to the things that are supposed to be coming my way. To let myself be patient. You know? Yeah. Alright. The next one, I don't know how to quite pronounce this. Spontaneous, spontaneous, right? Spontaneity. We're gonna work with it. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest collab? They got words I can't pronounce on here. The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. There's a little apostrophe. I don't know if that's what it's called, but there's a little star on it. And on the bottom it says there's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie, which is, if your name is Charlie, hi Charlie. If your name not Charlie, then that's okay. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. I kind of like this because the person that I'm talking to, his Snapchat this morning, well, he didn't post it this morning, so okay, let me speak on that a little bit more. I have a time screen thing on my phone. So on the weekdays when I know I have something to do the next day, I have my phone set up to lock all my apps at 10 o'clock at night. So when I say all my apps, I mean my social media apps, so that I'm not just scrolling till like 12 in the morning and then I wake up like cranky in the morning because I didn't get enough sleep because of my social media apps. So at 10 o'clock at night, every night, I have my social medias on lockdown, except for like a couple of them, such as like YouTube and like Disney and Fun Run, because sometimes I just like to decompose and decompose. What's that word? De-stress? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes I just like to relax at the end of the day with a little time of fun run. So yeah, so at 10 o'clock at night I usually have my apps locked, and then depending on the next day and what I'm doing, it usually opens up again at like 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning, it depends. But so yes, he posted it on Snapchat that was just like, if you do like impulsive spontaneous plans or impulsive spontaneous things that have happened in a moment is the best moment, or something like that. So I feel like that's really cool to have this card out, because this is the first time I've ever gotten this card at all. It's the first time we've ever gotten this card at all, so that's really cool. I just felt like I just rambled there. Anyways, the next one is self-love, which I feel like really correlates to this episode, because I was just talking about how don't worry about nobody else. Like, if they're not in your shoes, they're not in your shoes. If you're not having it in school, like, self-love, give yourself grace, give yourself time, let yourself learn, let yourself grow. Anyways, self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? I like that a lot. Yeah, I kind of have a personal saying to myself now that it's just like, I'm working on myself and I'm working for things on myself, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be me with me. At the end of life, it's going to be me that I'm going to have. So don't worry about nobody else. I keep turning because I keep seeing, like, I don't know what I keep saying, but I keep turning. Okay. Anyways, yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be me for me, because that's just how me works, okay? Self-love. You're gonna have to love yourself, because that's who you're stuck with 24/7 of your life, is yourself. Self-love is the best love, okay? The next one, everyone's a teacher. Why do I have an accent? I don't know. I'm gonna try to stop. That's bad. Anyways, the next one is everyone's a teacher. It goes, everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. As you should. Snap, snap, snaps. I really like that one. I really like that I continue to pull out cards, because I feel like all of these are really good today, and I feel like they're really resonating with everything that I kind of spoke on today. But yeah, I really like that one, so go ahead and do what you have to do. Almost did it again. And then the next one is joy. We've had this one before. Look, it's little popcorns in a butter. I love that. I have a popcorn bag in my bag right now. I probably should go pop it. Anyways, joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it will make it way better. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy. And life's popcorn is about to get it. Y'all don't mind me with not being able to pronounce words. Please don't mind me. Anyways, yeah, that was the affirmation cards of this week. It was more than one because I decided to pick out more than one, which is really fun. I just had a feeling to do it, so I'm just happy I did do it because I feel like I said, they all resonated with us, or with me at least. I don't like speaking for everybody. So if it did resonate with you, I'm happy you did. Okay, take what is yours. Okay, take what is yours and run with it, walk with it, do what you got to do with it. Do what's best for you. Always and forever, because no one else is living in your life, okay? No one else is living in your exact same shoes, so do what's best for you, honey. Thank you. All right, the next thing, not the next thing, so I'm gonna do the emoji next, and today's emoji is a lock. We're gonna do a lock. I want the lock with the key, and as always, I'll post it. I'll show you on this video, but I want the lock with the key. You could just search up lock, and it should give you like a bunch of different locks that are there. But I want the lock with the key. That's today. That's today's emoji. Okay, and then this weekend. So when this episode's released, which is on Thursday at 2, every Thursday at 2 o'clock. It'll be 2 more days, or a day, till the Walk to Prevent Suicide is happening. Yay! I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this walk. I feel like I just love walking, and I love walking for a cause. So Saturday, September 14th, is the Walk to Prevent Suicide out of the Darkness Chicagoland Walk with America's Foundation Suicide Prevention, AFSP. You can join my team. I'll go ahead and put a QR code. You can join my team, or you can just register in general just to show your support. You could donate if you like. You can share the walk if you like. You could even join me in the walk. I will be there with my mother, possibly with some other people. We're still just kind of seeing and hoping, but we'll see. But I will most definitely be there with my mother. So if you would love to join us to walk, we'd love to have you. Yes, so September 14th, Walk to Prevent Suicide, and then next weekend, the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Yay, I'm so excited these walks are happening. I love walking, so I love walking for a cause, as I just said. So yes, I'm very excited for these walks. So this weekend, September 14th, Walk to Prevent Suicide. Next weekend, September 21st, Walk to End Alzheimer's, which I'll also put a QR code here. So those are coming up, and those are really fun, and I can't wait to talk about them. Okay, can't wait to talk about them. And then my link tree, which you'll find all my stuff in there, such as my social media, such as my articles that made me a published author. Yeah, you'll find everything that you need to know about me in there. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll hope to see you guys next week. And yeah, I don't think there's really much to say other than I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing week. And if you don't, keep your head up high. You got this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, always. There's the sun behind the dark, stormy clouds, always. And you're going to do incredible. You're amazing already. Okay? I love to have you here. The world is better because you're here. And you're doing incredible. I can never say that enough, okay? I know I repeat myself, but that's because you need to hear it twice, or 3 times, or 4 times, or however many times I repeat it. But the world is lucky to have you here. Not only that, the world is better because you are here. So you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed. If you ever need anything, and if you know me, and if you have a connection to me, and if you need someone to listen, to have an ear, I'm here. I got you. And with that, I will see you guys, like I said, hopefully next week. But bye.